It's been a while since I posted anything, so I figured I would give a brief update of how things have been going. Our first placement was a sibling group, a 9-year-old and her 8-month-old brother. They left and went with a family member, and it's been really nice because we've been able to keep in contact with them and write letters, and I've seen them a couple times, so we've had open communication, so that's made leaving and everything a lot easier on me than it would have been. So that's been good. We had about a week break where we just kind of rested and not much excitement, and then we got a call for a respite care for he was 11, that's right. He was an 11-year-old boy, and he stayed with us for a week, and we really adored him. He was a great kid, so definitely missing him. But so we had him for a whole week, and he just left, would have been 2 days ago. So we've had 2 days so far with no calls yet, but we did have, my oldest daughter's about to start kindergarten here in a week or two, so we had a sleepover with her friends. So we have had a house full of kids, even though our last little little one has left. So, but things have been going good, and I will keep you guys updated if we get any calls or anything exciting. So one thing I wanted to add to this video though is when we first became foster parents, we had a very rigid rule that we would not accept any children older than our oldest biological daughter, and she's 5, like I've mentioned before. And so we were very firm on that. We didn't know much about foster care, but we knew we didn't want to go out of birth order because we have seen people recommend not to. So that's kind of how we personally felt. Well, fast forward ahead of time, and our first foster placement was a 9-year-old girl and her baby brother, and we just couldn't say no. I'd actually already met them before they were placed with us, and I just said, bring them over. You know, there wasn't any hesitation. So my husband, we had to change our license really quick because we were only licensed for newborn to 5. So my husband had to run out, buy a bed, a mattress, and everything that goes with it, and we had to get it all set up so the child placement coordinator could come out, look at the bed and see everything, and then she could go and change our license. So I think, if I remember, she changed it to newborn to 12-year-olds. So it's raised now. But and as far as my comment on going out of birth order and how that affects the kids, I really feel like I can't speak too much on it at this time. They all got along really well. They had like the normal sibling squabbles, I mean, that I feel was completely normal. So I mean, of course only time will tell, and you know, down the road what the long-term effects of it is. But I mean, as of now, my girls just viewed her as a big sister, and the boy we have for respite as a big brother. So my girls actually love both of them so much. I feel that the older kids almost felt a little annoyed, like they couldn't get away from like little sisters, and the little sisters were following them and wanted to do everything they wanted to do and play games with them constantly. So I actually had to kind of make sure that the older kids could get some alone time for some privacy and some peace to do something that they wanted to do alone. So my girls actually love them so much. So but I mean, long term, we'll just, you know, time will tell. But so far, not following our plan, and you know, breaking that one rule we had has just been such a blessing so far in our life, and enriched my kids' lives and enriched my lives. So we've really enjoyed the kids. Of course, we enjoyed the baby as well, but we just had this special bond with the older kids, you know, getting to talk with them and share personal things, and them share it with us. And so we have really enjoyed that, and we're really grateful that we, you know, changed our minds and became flexible on that. So far, so good. So we'll keep you all updated. Bye.